Hey Jeff, can you tell me more about how much my injury case might be worth?
Sure, that's actually one of the most common questions that lawyers get. You know, many clients will call, and the first thing they want to know is, well, how much can you get for me? And unfortunately, some lawyers will actually give answers to that. And the truthful answer is that there's really no way to know at the very beginning how much a case is worth because there are a lot of different factors that go into it. So it really depends on each case. Uh, so the first question is always liability. Who's at fault? Was it an auto accident? Is it a slip and fall or some other sort of incident? And the question is always, is the other party 100% at fault? Or does the claimant itself have some sort of blame for what happened? So you have to analyze how much fault will be put on the defendant? Is it 100% on them? Is it 50%? Is it 75%? There are all different percentages that could go into it, and it just depends on the facts of a particular accident. And then, of course, the most important thing in determining how much a case is worth is what are the injuries? Are they soft tissue, whiplash type injuries? Are there fractures or herniated discs that show up on an MRI or an X-ray so that you can actually look and see that there's an injury? Is the claimant just getting therapy and they get therapy for a few months and stop treating? Did they get therapy for a year? Did the therapy not work and they have to go to pain management for injections or radio frequency ablation procedures? And do they need possibly surgery of some sort? And so, depending on the treatment, your case could be worth more or less than somebody else's case. For example, I have clients who have, let's say, I have two clients and they each have a herniated disc in their cervical spine. And one client has some therapy um, and goes to the chiropractor for 6 months and then feeling better and stops going and doesn't need any more treatment. And the other client with the exact same herniated disc doesn't get pain relief from chiropractic treatment or therapy and has to actually go have surgery. Well, obviously, those are two cases with very similar injuries, but the impact on one person was much greater than the impact on the other. And so the value of the case that had surgery is obviously going to be worth more than a case where there was no surgery involved. And then the other thing that goes into this is, what is the prognosis? Is this something where an ongoing injury where the client is going to need treatment for, once a month over the next few years? Or is it a situation where the pain is just not going away at all and they're going to need treatment every week ongoing for the rest of their lives? So, it just really depends on an individual's injury and how they respond to that injury. And the last piece of the puzzle is what we call economic damages, and that's like hard numbers, such as medical bills. How much is owed in medical bills? Lost wages. Was there time missed from work? How much money did the client miss out on due to missing work, both in the past and into the future? So there are many, many factors that go into determining what the value of a case is, and the only way to really know is to meet with an experienced personal injury attorney, let them look at all of the records, let them get a full picture of exactly what your injuries are and what your treatment has been and what your treatment will need to be in the future. And then you can get an honest, straightforward opinion of the value of your case.